Roblox Bedtime Stories for you. But before we begin, please like and subscribe for more cozy Roblox bedtime stories. Tonight's story happens in Brookhaven RP, where one small misunderstanding about how someone looks turns into a lesson the whole neighborhood will never forget. The Bacon on Blossom Street. Evening settled over Brookhaven, painting the sky purple and gold. Streetlights flickered on, cars slowed down, and most players were finishing their role plays for the day. On Blossom Street, the fanciest neighborhood in town, houses glowed with neon pools and modern glass walls. Outside one mansion stood a group of players. A slender and all black with chains, a preppy with bright pink clothes, a glowing softie with pastel hair, and a rich player wearing core blocks legs and headless. They were talking about trades, outfits, and who had the rarest look. That's when someone new walked onto the street. Brown hair, blue shirt, green pants. A classic Bacon. The group went quiet. "Is that a noob?" the slender typed. "Why is he on this street?" the preppy added. The Bacon's username was Cozy Builder. He wasn't doing anything wrong, just walking slowly, looking at the houses like he was sightseeing. The softie hesitated. Maybe he's just new? But the core blocks player laughed. He can't afford anything here. Cozy Builder paused near an empty plot at the end of the street, the smallest house spot in the neighborhood. And instead of leaving, he claimed it. A tiny starter house appeared. The others watched. "Let's see how bad this looks," the slender said. But Cozy Builder didn't say anything back. He just quietly started building. While the rich players' homes had glowing pools and huge glass walls, Cozy Builder's house was small. Simple roof, tiny porch, plain windows. "Yeah, total noob house," someone typed. But then something changed. Warm yellow lights turned on inside. A little chair appeared on the porch. A potted plant by the door. It wasn't flashy. It was cozy. Still, the group shrugged and went back to talking about outfits and emotes. But the softie kept looking at the little house. It didn't look rich. It looked peaceful. Later that night, as nighttime deepened in Brookhaven, most players went to bed. The street grew quiet. Inside the tiny house, Cozy Builder placed one last item, a small glowing star lamp in the window. It shined softly onto the sidewalk. And across the street, the softie noticed. She walked over, but stopped at the sidewalk, remembering the Brookhaven safety rule her roleplay family always followed. Be friendly. Stay in public areas. Don't enter houses you don't know. So she waved from the sidewalk. "Your house looks really nice," she typed. There was a pause. Then Cozy Builder replied, "Thanks. I know it's small." "It looks comfy," she said. And for the first time, the Bacon avatar did a happy jump. Later that night in Brookhaven, dark clouds rolled across the sky. A soft rain began to fall. Most players hurried into their big houses on Blossom Street. The slender, the preppy, the core blocks flexor, even the headless player. Their homes lit up bright white through giant glass windows. Then, flick! Flick! The power went out. One house at a time, the bright mansion lights shut off. Pools went dark. Neon signs turned off. Music stopped. Blossom Street, the fanciest street in Brookhaven, was suddenly the darkest place in town. Players stepped outside in confusion. My lights won't turn on. Is this a glitch? I can't see anything. The slender tried using emotes to see. The preppy ran into a mailbox. The core blocks player fell into their own pool. For the first time, their huge, expensive houses didn't help at all. Then, the softie noticed something. Down at the end of the street, a small, warm glow. Not bright white, not neon, just soft, golden light. Cozy Builder's tiny house still shined gently through the window, powered by small lamps instead of giant lighting. It's coming from the Bacon's house, the softie said. Everyone turned. The smallest house was the only one with light. A safe place to wait. The rain got heavier. Players gathered on the sidewalk near Cozy Builder's house, staying outside but close to the warm glow. Cozy Builder came to the window and waved. You can stand under the porch roof so you don't get rained on. It's warm and cozy over here, he typed. No one went inside. Everyone stayed in the warm, safe outdoor space. The little porch light and the warmth made the street feel less scary. It's actually really cozy, the preppy admitted. Yeah, the slender said quietly, way nicer than standing in the dark. The core blocks player looked at the small potted plant by the door. How did we make fun of this house? Cozy Builder typed something that surprised them all. I just built what I could. I like small, cozy spaces. No bragging. No flexing. No showing off. Just honesty. When the lights came back, after a while, the storm passed. One by one, the mansion lights flickered back on. Pools glowed blue again. Glass walls shined bright. But something felt different now. The big houses didn't seem as impressive because everyone remembered how it felt standing in the dark and how the smallest house had been the warmest place on the street. The softie waved. Thanks for letting us wait by your porch. The slender added, Sorry we judged your house. The core blocks player said, It's actually the coziest one here. Cozy Builder's bacon avatar did a small wave. I'm glad you liked it. And from that night on, Blossom Street changed. Players added softer lights instead of harsh ones. They put chairs outside to welcome neighbors. They stopped judging avatars by outfits. Because the richest house on the street was the one with the most warmth. Moral of the story: in games and in real life, it's easy to think the best things are the biggest, rarest, or most expensive. But kindness doesn't wear core blocks. Comfort doesn't need headless. And friendship isn't measured by how rich an avatar looks. The players on Blossom Street learned that night that a bacon can have the warmest home and the biggest heart. So, if you ever see someone who looks new, simple, or different, don't judge. You never know. They might be the light that helps everyone feel safe when things go dark. Sweet dreams. And we'll see you in the next Roblox Bedtime story.